All right, everybody. Bro. All right, I'm back, and I'm actually scared to play this, but I said I would to get through it, and I think part of, the experience is being horrified. So if I recall, we got something. We got the key to the wine cellar from that. We also got introduced to the bad guy, the little old spooky guy that's about. There's the wine cellar, yeah. I could have swore there was, like, stuff over here that like discourage us from going in there. Use. Nice. Alright, so we're looking for potion stuff. I think Daniel, I don't remember much about the story. We'll learn, we'll be reminded as we go along here. Standing in the darkest, turn on. Okay, sure, yeah. Alright, and one thing I'm doing that I haven't done before, right, is... Oh, why did I do that? No, leave that out. Oh, God.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Okay. I would like to light a light so I don't have to waste lantern power here. Oh, God. Oh, God. That panicked me. Okay, one thing to note, though, is that I was too busy trying to find a source of light in that instance to actually be incredibly scared by what's going on, because I'm more scared at my inability to find a light. I don't know why that happened. Alright, I've got my light over here. What's my oil looking like? Got 5 oil left. Got a chemistry pot. I can actually, like, see through the door a little bit. I don't know if that's intentional. Anyway, what I was saying is I haven't done before is, like, actually immerse myself in... Oh. Okay. Actually immerse myself into a game, you know? Like, I'm... And to the most part... For the most part, you play games for the game mechanics, right? Like, and this is a little bit of a version of it. Like, if I was in this situation, would I be, like, yoinking these boxes around? Probably not, right? I don't think I would do that. I think I would... I don't know what I would do in this situation, right? But I probably would be scared to make the noise that doing this does. But eventually, when you realize that there's stuff, like, hidden behind here, you start yoinking everything off of the wall, not really caring about the noise because it's just part of the game mechanic. Ooh. Oh. Oh! Okay. Oh my God, the breathing is very off-putting. Okay, so some things are too heavy to pull, it seems. How much did I have? 10, right? How do I tell? Oh, 9. Okay, yeah. Okay. So I don't know if it wants me to go out the same way I came in. But I am uncomfortable, I'll tell you that much right now. The breathing is really adding a depth to this. You know, when bad things happen to me and I hear those very human-like breathing sounds, the sound design on this game is really like what's selling the horror elements for me. Oh. But what is curious, and I do want to point out one thing. Actually, I can do this while I'm doing this, I think. is that there are two different, like, hallucination things, right? The flashback things that we've learned aren't that scary. Like, what we just saw when we walked into that room was the guy talking about the wine and how it's enough to last a lifetime. What? And then there are other ones that we're, like, supposed to be scared of, like that door rat. God, everything's so scary. Like the door rattling. Right? Because it seems like those are supposed to be like the scary hallucinations. Damn, dude, I got some muscles that I can yoink these things around. Maybe if I get this out of the way, the other ones will be more inclined to do what I want them to. Oh, but the thumping in the background is just off-putting, you know? Oh, it appears I'm struggling to... Oh, so it doesn't actually abide by, like, momentum. Like, if I put pressure on this side of it, it just tries to move... It just moves the whole log instead of putting pressure where I put the pressure. How's my sanity doing? Because my sanity is a little bit waning, I would say. I don't know. Oh, I stepped on some, like, flesh gunk. Alright. Kind of a weird physics engine here, but... I wonder if we'll get puzzle points for this. Okay. Oh. Genuine fear. Oh. Ooh. Alright. See, this stuff here, too, is I probably wouldn't move those if I was... This was reality. Okay. Oh. I'm surprised that opened. I really thought it would be permanently locked. Oh.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
Oh, God.
My God, Wilhelm, do something!
Ugh.
Except we're not getting out of here.
Oh, man. What a profound statement.
Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Very not good. Okay, so without looking at what's going on the screen right now, I remember something about Alexander wanting to poison the architects so nobody knew, like, the entire layout of his house. Maybe I'm making that up and confusing it with the Winchester house, because they did that a lot. But I think that's what we just saw down there, that they were just, like, drinking for fun, but he had poisoned the alcohol. I don't know what the chest bursting was. It's a little weird. All right, my name is Wilhelm, House of Jerick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid. and that the reason I was chosen was because of my follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was happy I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and to do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position with noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Alright, so this guy, like, made some mistake in the past. He was exploited and done this. Alright. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brenneburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had some of my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell to his diabolical ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I felt my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. Oh man, it really felt like now was going to be the time that I had to run away from shit. Oh, what did I just get? Oh, okay, so I have to go back into that other room to do the thing. Alright, that makes sense, I suppose. Well, that seems bad. Do I only need 3? I don't need these notes. I just want to know, like, what my thing is. Evidence laboratory, we're combining 4 chemicals. Back. How many do I have? Back. 1, 2. I only have 3, so I need a 4th chemical, it seems. And all right, and these are related. All right. All right, now you see what I'm doing here is I am jumping to my menu, which is like a safe space because things don't happen outside of my menu. Like my sanity doesn't drain and I can't get scared by scary things. All right. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, that was a weird coincidence with the game mechanic there. Because I thought I was forced to put my lantern down there. Oh, see, and that was an instance, too, of a little bit of failed game design in that I was supposed to be looking at the scary thing that happened in front of me, but instead I turned around to light the lantern on fire, so I missed whatever spooky thing happened over there. God, what a terrible place. The lantern also creates sort of a strange urgency in that... Oh. See, now I'm not sure what to do here. It felt like looking at it was the wrong choice. Oh, this indecision is hard. Alright, I will stay stealthed and slowly creep over here. Alright, I didn't actually see where it went, if it went outside the door or if it went in here. I guess I didn't hear the door open and shut. Am I in a maze? Oh no, this is the other door of where I was before. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to have the lantern out, otherwise I'm gonna go insane. Oh god. This seems bad. Oh man. That's all 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay. Oh, my sanity's crystal clear. Huh. Whew. Alright, I guess that feels a little better. I wouldn't have expected that, but okay. So it has not been made clear to me if the monster is following me through these doors or if there are multiple monsters. Oh. Oh, God. Okay. That didn't hurt too bad, it seems. Wait. The laboratory's down there, though. Do I have to... Yeah. Oh. Okay. I kind of thought that I would be in pain walking over those things. Huh. This actually looks more friendly than I recall. See, in lighted areas, I'm fine walking without sprinting. It's when my sanity starts to drain that I feel like I need to sprint with the lantern out. And I don't think that's great for the game. Where is it? Over here? Oh, do I have to... Did it work? Okay, I'm not sure how this laboratory works, but, oh. Oh, it's oil. Okay. How do I... Oh. Oh, you got double click. Oh! What is this, and how is it tied to my actions? Alright, now I'm thinking what I would do in this situation, and it seems like my actions here are tied to events going on out there. I don't understand that. Alright, that was another time where the game mechanic got in the way of the fear a little bit, because I was so quickly, like, tabbing and tabbing that it didn't... What? Need to turn on the burners first. I don't... Oh, are they on the other side, maybe? Right there. Oh! Didn't... Oh. Okay, that seems to work. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, I get it. Is that how science works? I feel like this isn't how science works. Alright. Pot of acid and refinery. Apparently. That's where I'm supposed to go with this. Which of course is backwards. Oh. Okay. Well, that seems to have obstructed my way. By the way, I think this would be a good place to put the monster up there, sort of walking away. Oh man, I never know what to do here. Does it not go in here? Now, this is another time where I wish I had directions, right? I wish I had the scribbles to tell me that I should... Oh, maybe they did. Did they scribble and I missed it? Find a way to climb back up. Okay. Okay, so I think we put this away and then, like, late this. And then maybe, like, build a ladder? Okay, yeah, it looks like if we stack some stuff, like, right here, we can make that jump, maybe. Maybe another 2 boxes or something. Stepping on cockroaches. The barrel might not be our most ideal test subject here. Also, I feel like physics platforming in this game may not have been the best use of time and resources. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because that seems like this physics engine doesn't seem the most refined. So forcing you to engage with it more than you have to seems like it's not the best way to remain immersed in the game, you know? Like I think I would have much rather if I... Oh. Oh, God. Gross. How's my... Few cuts and bruises. Okay, so for the most part, we're good there. I think the refinery was, down here, right? Right? I think it was down here. Refinery. Alright. I am not sure what I'm supposed to be doing in the refinery, but alas, we've gotten here. It became impossible to avoid the commotion in the streets, begged for his attention as he opened the shutters. The French soldiers opened fire, and the 2 young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Oh, I have to... Actually, I have to click to move through this. So bright.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Dandel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Well, that's ominous. Careful when enemies are near. Crouching in the darkness makes you a lot harder to spot. Guessing it also drains your sanity. can't, like... Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, it seems like I can't pop my lantern open, otherwise I'm just gonna die, right? Oh. Well, this seems annoying. It seems like this is like a maze game.
2nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry.
This is what
After
I mean.
The, event
The
inside
door is
the
opening.
underground chamber in
Right-
Algeria,
right
Professor
there.
Herbert insisted I
Oh,
return to
my
England.
face is covering it a little bit
He
right here.
said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse.
Okay.
An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all?
What is orb is it? Do we learn about an orb? Oh. That wasn't part of the scare. Hold on a second. I want to move my camera. Let's put it down here. That way, at the scare stuff, you can see at the top. Just looks like you're having drinks in the depths of the basement. I do like how many... Okay. I do like how many options there are for where you... For where you light your... Where you light your candles. It seems like there's a lot of choices they give you. Which might be a good thing. You know, have more options to, like, not play the game optimally or something like that. Is this openable? Alright. And it also makes it, I guess, a little bit more realistic, right? Because all of these would be lit at some point or another. Okay. Logging the... Okay. Oh. All right. Oh! Alright. Fair enough. Is this what forward looks like? I mean, I have... I don't have a real reason to go down here, do I? God, whatever it is so angry. Just keeps yelling. The novelty of that shock is a little bit worn off. I feel like I'm less susceptible to the fear that it was causing before. Cellar archives. Why not? I don't know if I like that version of the physics system a little bit better. But I do feel like engaging with the physics system of the game when that's not its strong point is taking a little bit of the immersion out of it. I like the storytelling a little bit, but I'm confused right now. So hopefully they tie that up with the orb a little bit more. I don't feel like I have great motivation to go further. Not as a player. As a player, I'm very interested in like what's going on with the game, and I'm doing this horror study, so obviously I have to keep playing. But as the character, I don't understand why he would like go deeper into this, like with how many options it seems that are presented to him, Daniel. Why would he crank open this shaft thing, pop up the door, and then hop on down there without some sort of indication as to that's what he's doing? Besides, in chat, don't I didn't forget, right, that we had that note that said you have to go into the deepest area and slay Alexander. It's from Daniel's past self, right? Go as deep as you can into the inner sanctum. So that's like our main motivation. But how long can you ride that motivation before, it's not before you start second guessing what you're doing, I guess was what I'm saying. So I would have liked a note or something that left behind. Not hugely scared of the monster now that we're interacting with it more. The idea of it being an unknown, I think, was more scary than now that it's a mechanic in the game. And once it's a mechanic in the game, it's much less scary, and because that part of your brain that is doing the fear is turned off, and now your part of the brain that's trying to puzzle solve is turned on. So, like, when I was hiding there behind the big keg of wine or cask or whatever it's called, I didn't want to turn my lantern on because I thought I would lose, not because I was afraid of what the creature was going to do. But maybe we'll get a little bit more fear in the sections to come. Who's to say it is not me? That's it, though, for this one. 30-minute episodes, I think, are good. Maybe 2 or 3 more to wrap this up. I don't actually know how long the game is. Who's to say? All right. Thanks for watching. Epigeo out.